As I said earlier, we had to discuss a few other items. So joining us on the show now is a newly appointed Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, NYSC, Brigadier General YD Ahmed. He'll be speaking on Corps members on the level of preparedness for security, welfare, and training logistics for the Corps members. Welcome to the show, sir. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us on the show this morning. I wanted to find out, could you give us an idea, the number of youth service members or Corps members that are involved in this year's coming elections?
Well, once again, good morning. Approximately, we're expecting over 200,000 youth Corps members will participate in this general election so far.
Okay, so of course you understand why we're asking. We have had incidents in the past of violence and how it has affected our children who are coppers, and we're also wondering that this time the number of children, coppers that you'll be using, how safe are they, and what is the logistic plan for their movement?
Well, the scheme have taken every step to ensure that the security of these Corps members are guaranteed. One, you remember when I took over on the 30th of January, I made frantic effort to meet some of the security agencies and INEC as well. I have met, for example, with the Inspector General of Police, the Civil Defense Commander General. I've also met with the Director General of the DSS. We all discuss on the issue of the security of these Corps members participating as ad hoc staff for this general election. And our discussion was very fruitful, and they assured me all steps have been put across to ensure that these Corps members are safe. So the issue of logistics, again, I was with INEC chairman. We also discussed on the issue of the security of these Corps members, the logistics particularly as well, we discussed. He assured me everything being in place, and these Corps members will be taken from their places of residence to the, the rack, where they will be taken to their place of duty. And they will be brought back safely as they were taken to such places of their duty. So I think the security and the logistics arrangement for the Corps members on this ad hoc duty is good to go. We're good to go, I think.
Okay.
There's no much problem.
Okay, sir. Let me ask you, are these Corps members insured in any way in case of any eventuality? Do they have insurance?
Yeah, of course. Unlike what we had in the past. Let me tell you that I'm privileged to be around in the National Youth Service Corps as the military assistant to the then Director General. In the last, during the MOU in 2011, we don't have something like insurance at that time, but this time around the Corps members are fully assured, and we don't have problem with that one.
All right, so let's give us an idea so that parents are comfortable, the kind of training the Corps members have undergone on beavers. How prepared are they? Are they very familiar with the machine? And I said logistics of getting there. Remember, right, we're also cash-strapped right now. So how is that being handled? Do they have enough money to get to the locations on time? Because we're really worried about them getting there on time. People don't want to get at 8 o'clock and then don't see anybody. So what has been done so far? What kind of training have you done to make sure that these Corps members are well equipped and ready for tomorrow's elections?
Well, the training of the Corps members participating in this exercise is the responsibility of the INEC, and INEC have trained them. We are aware they have organized training for them. Those in camp, the latest Corps members that finished their camp, they have also been trained in the camp. Those who outside the camp, they were given training. And some of our directors, deputy directors, and some of the even state coordinators, all of them were part of this exercise. So they have witnessed the training exercise given to them on how to manipulate and conduct themselves with this bimodal voter accreditation system, the beavers we are talking about. They have been fully trained. On our own side, again, we ensure that we give them a kind of sensitization, apart from the training received given to them by INEC. We give them sensitization. If you can remember, yesterday, on Thursday, we flag off sensitization to all Corps members participating in this exercise across the nation. So I think the Corps members are fully prepared, and there's no cause for alarm. We don't have much issues to bother about. The issue of logistics is the arrangement of INEC to convey these Corps members to their places of assignment.
Okay.
And we have been informed that they have made arrangement with NURTW, who are settled with the responsibility of transporting the Corps member from INEC. And it's not only the Corps members, all ad hoc staff, all other INEC staff that are participating on this exercise are involved. So it is not like only the Corps members will be asked to transport themselves on their own. No, INEC is on the top of the situation. They are the one to supervise and ensure these Corps members are transported to their various places of
Okay, sir. What advice would you likely give to Corps members who are going to be on duty this weekend?
Well, several advice have been given to them. All I want to add again is just to ensure that the corps should ensure they are apolitical, they are neutral, ensure that whatever training they receive at in INEC, they should put in place. They should put it in place as according to the way they are expected to. And again, they should show all form of gratification. Nobody should come and lure them into receiving anything in form of money, food. I've set the time without a number. I've talked to the Corps members. I've sent messages. I've sent circulars. Nobody should accept any form of gratification. Corps members, they have done this as assignment earlier on. They have received commendation in this country and even out of the country. And I expect them to do better than what their predecessors have done before. So I want to add again that please, they should be punctual in whatever thing that they do. They should be polite. They should show sign of politeness and let me see, decorum in the exercise they are to carry on this.
Okay, so I'd like to know what happens to a Corps member who's been found to have compromised the integrity of votes or has collected gratification from politicians. What does NYSC do?
The Corps members, the Corps members are aware. They are not having immunity over anything. Well, whoever have decided to violate any law or instruction given to the person will be prosecuted. So they are very much aware. So we expect nothing less than doing the best that they can do. And I'm sure the Corps members will not go astray trying to do something otherwise what is expected of them.
So we know the police is the lead security agency on these elections. However, we also heard that the military would also be supported. How much of support do you know the military is giving the NYSC Corps members? Would you like to comment on that?
High level support. They have been given even without INEC exercise. The military are always there for the Corps members. If you look at some of our advices we give to Corps members, when we say don't travel late, when it is 6 o'clock, branch at any of the army barrack, it is your second home. Once you show your ID card, tell them where you're coming from, you will be accommodated. To buttress this, just last 3 or 4 days, when some of our Corps members were stranded at the airport in Sokoto, they were to go to Lagos because of weather. They stayed there 3 days. They couldn't leave the airport. When this we get to know about this, we talked to the 8th division there. The garrison commander quickly organized for escort. When we contacted their parents, we organized for escort for them from Sokoto down to Abuja. They slept in Abuja. The next day they were escorted to the airport and they flown down to Lagos. So the military are always there for the Corps members. We accord them all the respect. We consider the Corps members, we treat them as officers, in short. So they don't have problem. The military are always there for them.
Yes, we remember when we were serving. You treated us. All right, thank you so much, Brigadier. What are the final words to these Corps members that are 200,000 of them?
Well, my final word to them is for them to do all that is expected of them diligently and make the country proud, to make the scheme proud as well. And I call on the citizen as well to give them all the level of cooperation so that they will give their best. Above all, let me use this opportunity to talk on what is trending in the social media. I saw it that the scheme, National Youth Service Corps, are removing Corps members or stopping Corps members from going to INEC duties in Imo State. That is not correct. What we say, any place that we consider as flash zone or flash area, we don't send our Corps members there. And Imo State is not an exception. We are not stopping them from going to such areas, but because we are convinced those areas are flash areas. In the first place, we don't even send Corps members to serve in such local government. We have about 7 or 6 local governments in Imo State. We don't send our Corps members there. So we are not stopping them for INEC duties. Even to serve, we don't send them there. Recently, the last camp concluded here, when we send them to Maiduguri, where the camp is situated, we look at it, it wasn't too safe. We don't want to take chances. We have to move them down to Katsina under armed escort to do their orientation camp in Katsina. And after the camp, we provided escort again back to Maiduguri to go and serve. So we don't send Corps members to flash areas. Wherever we consider as trouble zone, not safe for these Corps members, we will not send them there. The security of these Corps members is our concern. So their welfare, their security is guaranteed. So we will not take any chances.
Wow, thank you.
That
That's
is,
quite
my last word.
that's quite comforting to know. Thank you so much. Every parent would like to hear that. So I'm happy that you're not sending the Corps members to those flashpoints. We'll be asking INEC, hopefully, who's going to be taking over from the Corps members who are not going to those hot areas. But thank you very much. We've been speaking with the newly appointed Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, NYSC, Brigadier General YD Ahmed. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us.
Stay tuned. Your view will